when we get hit with a bad cold calling script, I realize that some poor schmuck's probably just starting out. It's a tough job. They're just doing what the boss told them to do.
All right, Black Swan Group, you want to know how I would pitch Chris Voss? Here it goes. Before I pick up the phone, I have to form a hypothesis about the terrible, no good, very bad thing that might happen if Chris Voss doesn't talk to me. So I can see here the Black Swan Group has a bunch of events coming up in Chicago and Columbus and New York, and what they probably don't want are empty seats. So if I can shine a light or illuminate an opportunity to reduce their risk of having empty seats, perhaps I can pique Chris Voss's attention. Here's what that might sound like on a cold call. Ring, ring, ring. Voss picks up the phone and I say this. Hey, Chris, my name is Josh. I'm calling about your live events in New York, Columbus, and Salt Lake. I'm guessing they're already sold out. And then I'll pause and I'll wait for what Chris Voss is going to say. And he might say they're sold out, or most likely he'll say they're actually not sold out. And I might say, not sold out? Maybe he gives me a little more information. And then I might use a label. It seems like they always sell out when it gets closer to the event. And if he says no, I've then created a little bit of an opening to which I can use an accusation audit, because I've listened to that video at the beginning of this video. And I could say this. Well, Chris, you probably think I'm just some poor schmuck making cold calls for my boss. And I'm a little embarrassed to even be asking because I know you hate cold calls. But would you be opposed to hearing a different perspective that could reduce your risk for having empty seats at the Chicago, Salt Lake, and New York live events? And then I would close my mouth to see what Chris Voss says. All right, Black Swan Group, how did I do?